Well, just even the whole topic of that, right? There's always, every day is an opportunity to influence, right? You can influence other people and you can influence your future. So if you have that right perspective, that's what you can do. And if you don't view every, day from it's such a challenge and I've got to win these battles, you're winning hearts and minds along the way, you're getting compounding results from that over time. You're feeding that positive mindset that, becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
The other thing too that I think that's really important that they talked about here in this section was about the leaders always going to the other leaders to really learn. And something that I picked up many years ago, just as an HR professional, going down to the rank and file. I've had many discussions with CEOs and presidents of organizations and saying, "Hey, we've got a problem, we need to fix it. You're here to fix it." Okay, let's start with your rank. No, it's upper management. You haven't identified the problem. Let's go find out what the problem is. And one of the companies that I had as a client, one of the things that the CEO of the company did every day, they were a manufacturing facility, they had 300 employees, and every day he had a parking spot in front of the building. He would park in his spot, but he would walk around the building, come in the back door through the shipping and receiving. And as he walked to his office, he would go to each work area, talk to people, welcome them, thank them for coming to work, and said, "What can we do to help you today?" And I was there one morning, and I observed this. And I had a meeting with him, it was like 8:30, and me, I'm like, I'm so angry because 8:35, where you at? Type thing. And so I was there, and I went out to his assistant, and they go, "Oh, he's in the building." I go, "Oh, okay." I go, "Are we in a different place?" "No, he'll be up here soon. Just another cup of coffee break." And I go, "No." So I actually went down into the restroom and stuff, and I looked out onto the floor, and here I see he's still got his coat on, briefcase in him, and he's having a really good interaction, engagement with a blue collar, plain Joe guy. And they were having a great thing. And as we got involved in their model, their company, their turnover rate was like 5%. And I asked him, "What is that?" He goes, "I care." He goes, "My staff knows I care. My employees know I care." He goes, "I have an open door policy." So I tried to close the door once on one of our meetings. He goes, "I never close it." He goes, "I don't care what we're talking about." He goes, "I never close it." He goes, "I'm an open book." And we think, we always go to that go-to person, that knowledge, and I hope me as an HR person and as a payroll consultant, I'm that go-to person. But a lot of times we seek those other go-to people, those other influencers, where really we can go to and say, "Hey, what's your perspective?" And then be that listener. Right?
And then we'll seek out maybe the expertise to help you solve that. But you got to get that engagement with people there. If you're going to, even if you go the other method, you start with the people with the knowledge or the influencer or the impactor, and then you try and force it down. If they're not engaged, it's not going to work anyway. Right? It's a waste of time. And that's a great thing to just hear that story, because that's his rhythm or discipline of influence is every day. He goes with it, right? And he builds that, and it's probably his most effective 30 minutes to an hour every day. And if he does that on a regular basis, the other stuff takes care of itself.